Chocolate. Sweet, sweet chocolate. Since I was a young boy, not that long ago, mind you, I've loved few things more than chocolate. It can be sweet, savory, caramelly, spicy, or in this case, incredibly expensive. Though its wealth may be immeasurable in our hearts, some chocolate carries a price tag that's not so sweet. Today, we're going to take a look at the most expensive chocolate in the world and bite into what exactly you get for the price. For our journey into the world's most expensive chocolate, we've got to take a look at the chocolates who almost made it, the ones who didn't quite have enough ganache, cacao, or luxury ingredients to quite make it to the top. These chocolates aren't anything to scoff at, rather, they're definitely something you'd want to scarf down. The third most expensive chocolate in the world rings in at $250, which is even more shocking when you realize that's the price for a single chocolate. Called La Madeline au Truffle, the chocolate is created by House of Nipshalt, an artisan, code word for fancy and expensive, chocolatier based in Connecticut. The closer you look at the chocolate, the more sense the price makes. Well, almost. La Madeline au Truffle is, as the name would suggest, a truffle chocolate. However, this just isn't any truffle. La Madeline au Truffle is made from Perigord winter truffles. While the name kind of sounds like something out of Harry Potter, this species of truffle is actually one of the most sought after in the world. Found only in the southwest corner of France, in the Perigord region, these truffles are only found in winter under the roots of an incredibly specific oak tree. Their rarity and short season causes an increased demand for these delectable treats. And as we all know, demand equals dollar signs, and lots of them. After a Perigord winter truffle is found, the truffles are then coated in a delicious ganache. The ganache is composed of vanilla, truffle oil, heavy cream, and 70% Val Rahona dark chocolate, a specialty chocolate made exclusively by a small chocolatier in France. My mouth is watering already. To top off this chocolate, the entire thing is dusted with cocoa and placed on a bed of sugar pearls to be delivered to its lucky owner. If $250 is a little cheap for your taste, maybe the next chocolate on our list will pique your interest. Though it still falls incredibly short of the price of the most expensive chocolate, I still have to say, this seems to be decadent and luxurious enough for even the richest of buyers. Our runner-up at $450 for a single bar of chocolate is Art Series Gayasmin by Toac. Toac is a chocolatier based in Ecuador that has one very specific claim to fame. They are the only company in the world that uses a rare variety of cocoa bean called Nacional that was, until recently, thought to be extinct. The cocoa beans are aged for 4 years in a French oak cognac cask, like a fine wine or a handsome narrator. Some things are just better with age. This Art Series chocolate is made of 77% cocoa and happens to be a mix of 2 different vintage chocolates made by Toac. So, how much chocolate do you get for your buck? Or shall I say, several bucks? The Art Series chocolate is only 50 grams, or 1.7 ounces. I'm not sure about you, but for me, that's enough chocolate to last a commercial break. Maybe. However small this $450 chocolate is, it certainly has quite a diverse taste, with a profile described as being reminiscent of caramel, toffee, and honey. With an earthy, nutty, softy floral aroma, it seems like they've managed to make quite a flavorful chocolate. With that, we've reached the most expensive chocolate in the world. We've already covered truffles and aged chocolate, so what exactly has this delicacy done to earn the coveted title of the most expensive? Named Attimo by Attimo Chocolatier, this chocolate is composed of several rare ingredients that make it incredibly desirable. The 80-gram bar is 68% cocoa, but it isn't your average store-bought cocoa. Attimo sources their cocoa from a family-owned farm in Venezuela. The beans are a very limited harvest yearly, meaning several companies must compete to earn the right to their coveted cocoa. Attimo managed to get enough to make 50 exclusive bars. In addition to the cocoa, the bar is flavored with a dash of orange and has a crunchy biscuit in the center. One of its priciest ingredients is also one of the most surprising: saffron. Though it may be a spice you've seen casually mentioned on baking shows or featured in Persian restaurant menus, saffron is a bigger deal than a lot of people realize. One might even say it's got a spicy history. Sourced primarily from around the Mediterranean, saffron is one of the most expensive spices on the planet. It takes approximately 75,000 saffron flowers to make a single pound of the spice. Because of this absurd amount of labor and the sheer number of flowers involved, a pound of saffron will cost you a couple $1,000s. It's no wonder why this addition raises the price of the chocolate so much. Following the trend of sourcing ingredients from exclusive farms, the saffron in Attimo is from a small farm in southern Switzerland that is known for a rare variety of saffron. So, how much will all this cost you? Attimo, the most expensive chocolate in the world, is a whopping $646 for an 80-gram bar. The catchphrase for Attimo is "taste the emotion," though the only emotion I'm feeling at the moment is shock. While the price may seem absurd, there is one nice thing about it aside from the quality. The CEO, Alan Mettler, has reported that most of the proceeds of the 50 limited edition bars will go to the very same Venezuelan farms the cocoa is sourced from. The money is intended to help them increase the sustainability of their farming practices. So there you have it, the most expensive chocolate in the world. What do you think? Are you going to be saving up to buy one of these chocolate bars? Or are you just going to go to the grocery and get one for a couple of bucks? If so, what's your favorite chocolate? If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And as always, I'm Mr. Luxury. Pip pip to doodly doo.